By the way, welcome everybody to the Dave in the Morning Show. You're listening to us, believe it or not, on iHeartRadio, WHIWHarvard.com, and do I dare say it? A plethora of other places. Now, I've got to get to work here, Henry, but I'm going to have you can you do it?
What?
I'm asking a lot. Like do double duty?
It's a challenge. I could do it.
Okay, we'll see. Well, here's Henry thinking the sponsors while we still have them.
Yes.
Great. Now I send it over to you, and then you cough.
Yeah, okay. That's all right.
Jeez.
Forgot to push the cough button. Okay.
That's all right.
Well, we want to thank Joe's Small Engine Repair.
Yeah, more than you can believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Joe's a good guy. And in case you haven't heard, he's retiring. So now's the time. If you've been putting off going to Joe's, now's the time to get over there while he's still here.
If his name is Joe and you want to invest in a good business, he's the guy to talk to,
And if you'd like to repair small engines, you got it made.
Now, what you can do is, if your name is Mo, you just have to change the J. Think about it.
And if your name happens to be Joe Small Engine, boy, you got it made.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Now that I think about it, I bet there is somebody named Joe and Engine.
We got to find that guy.
Yeah, that's right. With his middle name.
Can you imagine that, a new sponsor named Joe?
Yeah. No, but it's not that far-fetched that somebody's named Engine, the last name.
We can change his name legally, too, to Joe Engine.
Yeah, in Harvard, Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
Now, who's that? You better not, Henry. It's bad enough that Phil bailed on me today.
Yeah, but I'm getting some. No, wait a minute. Pat's Brewing Q, a barbecue restaurant in Sharon, Wisconsin.
You caught yourself. You were getting ready to say something negative, weren't you?
Well,
if it's any consolation, I'm feeling better.
Yeah. You should getting
back to my old self.
You should accentuate the positive. Jim Olson Collision, Pete's Automotive in Harvard, Illinois.
You know, why you say big words first thing in the morning?
Yes. Accentuate?
Yes. See?
Sign Crafters in Hebron, Illinois.
Twice.
The Design Coach, located at the Starline Building in Harvard.
Not for long.
Yeah, well, they're going to be here for a while. Mm-hmm. Habitat for Humanity, McHenry County, with locations in Woodstock.
He's doing some work over there, man.
McHenry, yes. The Sharon Chamber of Commerce in Sharon, Wisconsin. Thank you, sponsors. And by the way, starting this Monday, we'll welcome in 2 new sponsors.
I heard.
Yes.
Go ahead and tell us about it.
All right, I'll just tell you a little bit about coming to the Dave in the Morning Show starting Monday. We're going to get them in a day earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Comfort Denture Lab and Clinic.
That's interesting, too, because my teeth are falling out. Might be the guy to talk to.
Yeah.
They can do it live in the air.
Also, we're looking to store some boats and RVs.
Mikey, where'd you get your false teeth?
My dentist.
Aha!
And we also have a new sponsor coming in Monday, Greenway Storage and Rental.
That's where I'm going to store my old teeth at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll have more about that starting Monday.
Yeah, that thing has come along good, man, over there. They're doing a great job.
And back to you, Dave.
All right. Well, I'm working on the... Oh, wait a minute. Back to me. It's back to you.
Oh, I got to do
Yeah, you're Phil me up today.
All righty, let me put my weather hat on.
Okay, there it is. Now, you got to say nip it in the bud. Try it.
Nip it in the bud.
There it is.
Okay. All right, let's check to see what type of weather we're going to have today.
Now, you weren't ready for this, were you?
Yeah, well, let's see. Well, there are
Hope he's not too mad at me.
Well, it depends how severe his illness is.
He said he's going back to bed. I knew I shouldn't have sneezed on him. I knew it.
Well, it's the old sneezeroo.
Well, when you blow snot in the air, it goes like hundreds of feet, so it don't matter. Anybody in the room is susceptible to it.
Anyway.
I shouldn't have came in, but I had no choice because you weren't around.
Oh. I'm here today.
See, notice how I get around to blaming you for everything?
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of used to it.
You are. I tell people, one of these days, Henry is going to... I remember the one time... Hold on a second. I remember the one time.
Right.
And really, only one time since I've known you. And that's a long time.
Yes.
That one person... I don't want to say the name, but one person got Henry angry.
Just one person?
That's the only one I ever seen.
Oh,
boy,
yeah.
you didn't...
You haven't seen all of it.
Well... I'm glad.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of weather, there is a heat advisory. It's going to remain in effect until 9 o'clock tonight.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, so and an air quality alert is going on.
Oh, fun.
That's in effect until midnight tonight. The Illinois Environmental Protection Agency has determined that an air pollution action day is declared in the greater Chicago metropolitan area.
Ooh.
And it's in effect until midnight tonight. Now, if you want to know why they declare an Air Pollution Action Day,
Sure.
it's declared when weather conditions are such that widespread ozone and or particulate levels are expected to be at or above the unhealthy for sensitive groups category of the air quality index for multiple days. I don't know exactly what I just said, but I just
But
said
that, no, that was sounding good, man.
it sounded. I could sell you on this.
Yeah.
Active children and adults, especially people with pulmonary or respiratory disease,
You want more time there, Phil?
such as asthma, yes, should limit prolonged outdoor activity. So, in other words, this is not a good day to do some outdoor activities like running.
Like Donna?
Yeah. So stay in if you could, because it looks like some better weather is coming in.
Yep.
All right. So as far as the forecast today, now I noticed some thunderstorms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
coming in.
There was some going through last night.
Now I'm checking the radar.
I take the dog out at 4 o'clock this morning. It's lightning out there, and he's taking his sweet time.
Now I'm checking our radar system here.
No, we're good. We're good until this afternoon. All right, check.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Oh, you're a weatherman now?
No, I'm a survivalist.
Okay. Now, as far as the forecast is concerned from the National Weather Service, and I checked with Phil, too,
Oh, yeah?
to make sure that
Between coughs?
yeah, that's right. I checked to Phil to see if it's okay if I go into detail about this, and he said, why not?
Why not?
He's very agreeable.
He's like, leave me alone.
Well, showers and thunderstorms are likely today. Now, thunderstorms could be strong and possibly severe during the afternoon hours.
Ooh,
what
that's
you have to
right.
worry
Yeah,
about.
like 5 o'clock
Yeah.
or so there. So, yeah.
Damaging winds and large hail, just when Fourth Fridays gets underway.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
That's going to be fun. I
Wouldn't
have
that
to
be-
walk there.
Yeah.
Damaging winds
Well, I would say swim.
and large hail with some storms, highs 92.
Ooh.
About 90% chance of rain. Now, tonight, thunderstorms are likely this evening.
Excuse me just a second there, weather guy. Hi, Donna.
Yeah.
Hey, I just
Hello.
Phil's mad at me. He said I gave him my cold. And he's probably right.
Yeah, thunderstorms are likely again this evening, then a chance of scattered thunderstorms.
Unless he's just doing that to take a day
overnight.
off.
Well, you know, Phil. He sometimes he has to recharge his batteries.
Yeah. Yeah.
A few
well,
storm-
he's EV. Yeah. I'm
A
sorry,
few
go ahead.
storms could be severe. Lows of 66. Now, tomorrow, a much better day. Near 82 tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, so much cooler tomorrow. Sunshine and clouds mixed. A stray shower thunderstorm is possible. Highs of 82.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And you thank God for that?
Now, how's your apartment doing, Mikey, with all the heat? Are you hanging in there?
My apartment's at 75 degrees.
Yeah, that's better than 95 or 105.
Now, tonight, mainly clear skies, lows around 60. The outlook for Sunday, partly cloudy, highs near 80. For Monday, generally sunny, despite a few afternoon clouds, highs of 81. For Tuesday, weather looks good for National Night Out and the first day of the McHenry County Fair.
We're going to be there, right?
Yeah. And we'll have Ryan with weather on Tuesday, August 1st.
I don't think the skeeters are going to be that bad this year either.
No.
So, but just spray up anyhow. I don't want to catch anything. Oh, too late, Henry. Too late.
What?
You're coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway,
Mikey's going to be down to me and you, buddy.
I got a tickle in my throat here.
Oh, yeah.
Intervals of clouds and sun on Tuesday, highs of 83.
You got to take a sip of hot coffee.
And again, the fair opens at 12 noon on Tuesday, August 1st.
Now, we're going to be down there on the 5th, right?
Yes.
On a Saturday. And you're going to be doing your show down there? Or are you
Well,
doing it up
that's what
here?
the rumor is. I'm going to try to do my show.
Maybe I'll just step in and let you do everything.
I got to set it up too?
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Right now, we have a temperature reading of 67 degrees under mostly cloudy skies.
Woof.
Back to you, Dave.
All right, thank you, buddy. All right, it is 6:12 on. It's Friday, man. I can't believe it's actually Friday. I've been waiting all week to get a call about my boat being done. Of course, I didn't get it yet, so that's okay. I'm not going to panic yet. Donna, what's going on in your world? I know yesterday you had to go get your bladder taken out or something, or what happened?
No, blood work.
Yeah. Did it work?
Not so good.
Okay. You see, you know what the thing is that when you get up there in age, you fall apart so quick. Thank God I'm a healthy young man.
Well, the doctor has some issues with the blood work.
She's always got issues. I mean, it's just one thing after another.
Well,
It's one thing. I'm going to tell you something. If it wasn't for bad luck, she'd have no luck at all.
Well, you don't have to go into detail.
No, that's okay. I want to know everything.
Hey,
But
my kidneys are going bad.
good. Mine are good. I went to the bathroom about 4 times this morning.
Yeah, well.
I'm flowing. I'll tell you that right now.
So did I, but
I'm the
still,
flow master.
That doesn't mean they're good.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do. I'll talk to you off air about that. It's
Okay.
don't worry.
We can always get a second opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like,
is my
okay.
second opinion.
Oh.
Did I hear a third?
I know, yeah, let's keep going until we find one that likes us. All right. So anyhow, today is I'm kind of feeling like a vacation day
Well, the mayor's coming in today.
until now.
Yeah. Not coming in?
And I don't have no beef with him. This is the problem. How am I going to interview the mayor? I have no complaints against him anymore.
Well, maybe you could find one.
Other than we got to do Tuesday night.
Yeah, and
It's
hopefully...
nasty out over here.
Yes, you guys
Same
got
here.
whacked. Yeah. Henry just did the weather. Yeah.
yeah, it's still raining in Antioch?
Well, yeah, they're further east.
Well, you know what they say. The rain in Antioch stays mainly in the plain.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to take the boys to the beach, but I reckon we ain't.
No, it'll be okay until this afternoon. This is all going bye. Now Chicago's getting whacked, but you're not there anymore. You're a
No,
suburbanite.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. How's Marvin doing with the suburban life?
Okay.
Is he finally going to talk to you or?
Yeah, a little bit.
When I stopped over by there, and saw, I haven't seen Marvin in a few years. So when I stopped over by there, I looked at him. He looked like he was not happy about this whole thing. He just kind of sat there. He just kind of sat there and just like.
You'll get over it.
And the thing is, it was a good move to go from Chicago to Antioch. Chicago's nuts. You know they're getting ready to raise the property taxes on the wealthy. Can you imagine that? Steal from the wealthy and give to the poor? What is wrong with them people?
It'll be very tough to live in that city.
It's already tough to live in that city. That's
Getting tougher.
It's tough to live anywhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, tell the truth. It's
Antioch is
hard to
nice,
live anywhere.
but Antioch's a nice town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
but it still has its little things going on.
Yeah. Do you care to tell us? No? Okay. Just checking.
Well, she just moved there. She doesn't want to cause any
Yeah,
problems.
she doesn't want it banging on her door again. Yeah, I know. Anybody out there on our Facebook Live wasting their life yet? Or we
Yeah,
still-
just me and Mike.
Yeah, that's all we need. We can do a show. 2 or 3 are gathered. We're on the air.
See Brian in a while. What's up, Brian?
I don't know. Is he out there?
See him.
No.
He might be fishing. It's that time of year, So
Yeah, that's true.
sometimes, they lose you as soon as fishing starts. Look what happened to
Oh,
Marty.
yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling better. Okay.
That's better now. You got it off. Are you sick?
You got it off your chest.
I was for the last couple of days, man. I'll tell you, I was miserable. To be
Why?
honest with you.
Like
And you know
what?
what? See, unlike Henry Stevens, I dedicate myself to the station. I come in here even when I really shouldn't, and now
Well, you
Phil
need
knows
to
why.
stop going places and coming back sick.
You notice there is a pattern. Whenever
There
I go
is.
out of town, I come back and I got something going on.
Well, the question is, don't leave town.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you know what? I look at Buddy, and I say to myself, things ain't that bad.
Well, now you're blaming the dog.
Well, the dog just recently had surgery. Yeah.
Oh, you fixed.
Oh, yeah. He got neutered.
He's probably giving you a dirty look every time he looks at you.
Well, he barks with a lisp.
Can't believe you.
Yep. He said, "Oh, bark. Oh, bark." Yep. He's a transgender dog.
Does he go, ugh?
Yeah. Actually, he's doing really good. But, I that was, speaking as a male, why would I willingly want to go? And he wasn't willing, believe me.
Yeah.
He got in there and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get a treat." Yeah, you're going to get a treat, all right. So we had to kind of like he's supposed to go get his due done, and we had to have Cheryl push it out a little bit because we want to give him some time to to recoup.
Well, he's got it. Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Well, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he's looking at me like, "Why did you do this?" But such is life. Anyhow, it is 6:17 in the morning here. Henry, you got anything going on when I give everything to you at 7? You got some fun stuff to do with Mike today?
Well, we have Dead or Alive coming up.
He don't like that.
This day in miscellaneous history,
He don't like that.
music history,
He still don't like
celebrity
it.
birthday.
He don't
list.
like that.
Name that tune.
Maybe he likes
How
that.
about a comedy classic?
There you go.
You can skip name that tune because I don't know anything except like Anthrax, Megadeth.
That's the one he'll use those.
All right, I'll play Don't Lean to Anthrax.
Yeah.
And we'll see if you really know it.
Yeah.
I got your number.
Yeah. Perfect.
And by the way, there is an event happening this weekend.
Really?
And I'll tell you about it after this song.
How do you know I'm going to play a song?
Well, it's about time you play one.
Oh, because you're going to whack.
That's right.
You're going to blame me for this, aren't you? You're going to. I know.
I think maybe I might be good.
Is everybody hacking over there?
Only two of us, but Mikey's third. All right, it's 6:18.
Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of here, and maybe we can cry all night, but that'll never change the way that I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make believe here. I poured it on and I poured it out.
This is Mayor Michael Kelly. You are listening to Dave in the Morning on WHIW 101.3 FM, Harvard, Illinois, Harvard Broadcasting.
This is Marty, and we'll be back in a moment with more Dave in the Morning Show.
Hey, this is great, man.
I'm Mackenzie O'Brien. Check it out.
This one's called Screwed Up.
Sounds like me.
When I roll up a joint on the stoner, when I like to be alone, I'm a loner. I think everything is funny, but I never laugh, and I wish I could take some things I said right there. I got road rage, but I'm a pretty nice person, and it's facade you'll be hurting even when I'm wrong, and I never say goodbye before I'm gone. Don't stare too long, 'cause we're all screwed up a little, even when riding, if this was if said we're all screwed up a little. People want to tell you their stories, but nobody wants to listen. Everyone is all smile, but smirk when you walk past them, and nobody really knows that the screen is just make-believe. It's a reflection of what you think you mean. You're all screwed up a little. I said we're all screwed up a little, even when riding, if this was if, so we're all screwed up a little. Even when riding, if this was if, so we're all screwed up a little.
Hey, man, guess what? I have a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell, man.
All right, it is 6:28, and I had to answer Don. Don said, well, Donna, you read it. You got to unmute yourself there.
Well, he says, what's happening?
Yeah.
We are losing all your Facebook followers.
Yep.
There's only 3 on this morning.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. What can I
Well,
say?
it's the hot weather.
And we answered them too, didn't we?
I laughed. Oh, what'd you do?
I told him
What's
because
happening?
I answered him. I said
There's not-
because we suck.
Oh, there I see it.
Well, here's somebody who's going to make things better.
Yeah, we'll probably get one more listener now. Come on in,
Honorable
Baroness.
Mayor Michael Kelly is here.
Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Sit
Come
right
on in.
back. Sit right there.
Yeah. How you doing today, buddy? You good? All right. Yeah. The mayor has arrived. Everybody, all stand. All All right. When we come back, I'm going to take. Can I do another quick song then and give the mayor a chance to gear up and get his bulletproof vest on and all the other things that come along with hanging out with me?
That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What do I want to play? I want to play a song. I want to play something that I don't want to get booted.
Yes.
Because if I do the wrong song, I'll get the, as they call it, da boot. Da boot. What are you doing, Henry?
Well, no, we're playing.
Oh, you guys are getting it set up.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. The mayor doesn't have to be on mine. He could be on Phil's mic.
That's right.
Yeah.
You made it to the big time, boy. Yeah.
And while you're there, I guess you can do the weathers too.
Oh, yeah. I bet you could do it.
Yeah.
How many mayors do weather for the radio?
It's going to rain.
There you go. See? Right there. He's in.
Yeah. You're hired.
Hot and wet. There you go.
Yeah. And Phil's not here today. He's having, I believe, a sex change. And but he'll be back on Monday, I'm hoping. And if not, it was nice knowing you, buddy. All right, here's a little Shania or whatever. It ain't even her. It's a band called Sing It Live. Check it out.
Sounds like her.
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise your voice. Yeah, I'm gonna scream and shout. No ambition, making no conditions. Get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct. I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Well, get totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. A man should short skirts. Well, really go out and do that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my hair, do it a day. I wanna be free and feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Girls need a break tonight. We're gonna take a chance to get out on the town. We don't need romance, we only wanna dance. We're gonna let our hair hang down. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Get totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. A man should short skirts. Really go out and do that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my hair, do it a day. I wanna be free and feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Get totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. A man should short skirts. Really go out and do that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my hair, do it a day. I wanna be free and feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. I get totally crazy. Can you feel it? Come on, baby.
Yes, I do. It is Friday here on the David in the Morning Show. In the studios is the one and only, the mayor himself. How you doing, bud?
Good morning.
Hey, you doing good?
I'm fine, just fine.
Now, I am totally without any ammo. Because normally I'm geared up. I'm sitting here. I'm like a pit bull at the meat market. But today I'm kind. Wait a second. I do have something that came up in my mind just now. A little in my brain. So before I get started, welcome to the show again. We always love you. You know that. Dunkin' Donuts finally.
You mean Dunkin'?
Yeah, Dunkin'. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
Well, there are many Dunkins.
So it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's KFC.
Yeah. But they started finally.
They started.
Yeah.
They started. Although I think they ran a little issue this week. They hit a power line that wasn't marked.
That's that is true. I heard there was a couple places that were affected or infected.
Walgreens and First National Bank, FNBO, were suddenly without power, and nobody knew why. And then okay.
Yeah.
So I think they were back up next day, but it took ComEd some time to get that repaired.
So it was an unmarked line. So you don't know what's underneath the ground.
Well, there's, anytime you're digging, there's a change.
And they got that company that everything, right? Squirts orange paint on your lawn. Yeah. Well, it happens. It was no big deal. Just a little minor setback.
Yeah, just minor setback.
People were asking if the ATM machine was working. I started laughing. I couldn't believe it. They said, is the ATM machine working?
Probably not with no power.
Yeah. I would say that was a no.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyhow, Donna's. Let me see. What you got? You got anything for me, Donna, this weekend?
I do if you want it.
What do you got?
Oh, let me look and see.
Okay. I got something. Let me look and see. Got it. Yeah.
But she's very prepared.
Yeah.
Well, I have some cheesy chicken fritters.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cheesy chicken fritters.
Oh, yeah.
Always like me some fritters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for some fritters?
Go ahead.
They're made from critters.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't know it. Anyway.
I didn't have to know.
Mary, don't laugh at that, okay? Really, it wasn't.
I thought it was funny. Thank you, Mike, for laughing. Anyway, what you're going to need is 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. That's about 3 large breasts, 2 large eggs, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour or cornstarch or potato starch. And you're going to need 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese. That's about 1 1/3 cup. And 1.5 tablespoons of chopped fresh dill. That's optional. I'm not too crazy about dill, but hey, whatever turns you on.
Yeah.
And 1/2 teaspoon of salt to taste, and 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. 2 tablespoons of extra light olive oil to saute and cook that chicken in. Do you know that you get a really good olive oil, you need to buy it in a dark bottle? Yep. Because if you buy the light bottle one, it loses its potency. So it's not as good if you buy it in the light bottles.
That's the reason. All of hers are dark. You're right.
You have to use the dark bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, back to this recipe. So, your ingredients for the garlic dip, it's optional if you want garlic dip to be able to dip your fritters in, not your fritters.
Please.
God, I'm so funny today. Anyway, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1 garlic clove, make sure you press it down real good, and 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix it up good. That'll be your dipping sauce.
Ooh.
So then, using a sharp knife, dice the chicken into 1/3 thick pieces and place them in a large mixing bowl. Add 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1/3 cup of flour, and 1 1/3 cup of shredded mozzarella, and 1.5 teaspoons of dill, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper or seasoning, or you can season it to your taste, whichever. Stir in the mixture well and combine the chicken really good with and then wrap it in plastic and refrigerate for 2 hours. It's better overnight because it sucks in all that good seasoning. All right, heat a large nonstick pan over medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of oil. Let the oil get hot, add the chicken. Add the chicken, Dave.
Oh. That's all I got today, man. I'm just running a little slow.
In heapings, tablespoons at a time. Slightly flatten out the top of with the back of your fork, so you'll flatten it down and saute for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Excuse me.
That's okay.
Or until golden brown and chicken is fully cooked thoroughly. Repeat remaining fritters, adding more oil as needed. And then make your dip, like I just told you, And when they're nice, brown, and crispy and ready to go, let them cool a little bit and dip them in that garlic dip. And it's going to be yummy, yummy for your tummy. Back to you, Dave.
All right, thank you, buddy. Appreciate this.
Yeah. I suck at this. You know that?
According to Don, we're not doing too well. I'll hold my breath.
We got to change up this recipe.
You know what? No, we're not changing nothing, Otto.
You just need to add some Tabasco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this covers everything.
We got to do something here. I got to come up with
some Joppolinos in there or something. Yeah,
something's not right here.
Joppolinos or jalapenos?
No, Joppolinos. Okay. Yeah. Anyhow, in the studio with us is his Marinus. And again, we were talking, I had to get Donna's bid in because it's something that we try to do whenever she's on. Whenever she has
it's in her
time.
contract.
Yeah. So we were talking about the Dunkin' Donuts. It's going in a little, like you said, a little delay, but that's no big deal now. I think it's Dunkin'. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dunkin'.
Yes.
Now I understand, and again, you're not under any obligation to tell us, but I think you already know the answer to that. No chicken. Speaking of chicken.
What?
What do you mean?
Popeyes. I heard they're not going.
Popeyes. Yeah. Well, the developer that's doing that particular site, we're trying to put 2 restaurants on that site. So we're talking about the corner of McGuire Road,
right,
and
Airport.
Yeah. No, well, McGuire and Division. So beside O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and putting 2 buildings on that site were a little problematic because it doesn't leave room for water retention. And that has been one of the main issues here is water retention.
They're real big on that now.
Well, it is. There's an ordinance that's been in place since 2005. It's a county ordinance. The city adopts that ordinance, but if you have more than 5,000 square feet of impervious surface, so where water can't go through, you've got to do something. You got to find a way to retain the water that runs off of your parking lots and building. And with the 2 buildings and the additional parking lot required, there was just no room for water retention, and that was a major cost because in order to accommodate that, then you have to store it somewhere, and most likelihood would be under the parking lot, but you'd have to have tanks or aggregate or something that is able to retain that water until it can slowly dissipate into the earth. And that has been...
All that for some chicken?
All that for some chicken. That's been the principal issue there. There's also an issue about a turn-in lane on Airport Road because you were going to put in a Starbucks, and we all know that
they're always busy. Yeah.
They're always busy, and they have a long line of cars that tend to line up in their drive-thru in the mornings, and especially in the mornings. And you can't impede traffic on 14 or Airport Road,
which would happen,
or McGuire Road. So that's very likely could happen. And so that site just wasn't conducive to accommodate 2 buildings. And that has been kind of the principle. They've been trying to do it that way, but in the end, the cost to be able to retain that water has been the biggest roadblock. So I think the developers have now worked with the franchisees, and now it looks like it's just going to be the Starbucks. That was so I saw a new rendering of the site plan, but then all their details have to be updated, and gone through engineering review again. So, although I don't think it will be so, because we've already been engaged with them, I think it should go through pretty quickly. But we'll just have to wait and see. So now, is Popeyes dead? I don't know.
There's other properties.
There are other developers who are actively trying to develop other areas within Harvard, and it could pop up again. I don't know.
You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to break that 10,000. That's the number, right? You break the 10, you get in.
Well, we're aiming for 15. So.
Come on now, that's what I'm talking about. All right, good. I noticed that the storage place is coming along really, really good. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, they're very close to opening. He was trying to open by July 29th.
Yes.
But I believe that's been pushed off a few weeks.
Yeah, I have...
Breaking news?
Well, he has a date in mind, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
So
we'll just say it's sometime in the future.
And actually, speaking of the storage place, we're talking about Greenway Storage and Rental. They'll be starting as a new sponsor this coming Monday.
Can you believe that? There, in your face, Otto.
So I got.
How many sponsors does Don Otto have? None.
Well, actually, with that and Comfort Denture Lab and Clinic,
right,
that's going to bring a total of 9 sponsors.
We broke a record again.
Yeah, I think that's a new record for the Dave in the Morning Show.
You know what? As bad as we suck, people they have no choice. We're the only thing in town.
Yes.
Yeah. Desperate people do desperate things.
So what you're saying is you're a monopoly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep you updated when they do have the grand opening, and I think we might be involved.
Yeah. Might head over there.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of a grand opening, we got coming up the National Night Out on Tuesday.
Yes.
We do, so we're very excited about that. Free food, free music, lots of entertainment.
And we'll be there?
Yes.
Oh, of course. We're going to be there.
All covered by WHIW.
Yeah. Well, and also, too, All Things
All the
Harvard
free food?
will be there. We'll have the mayor on, and he'll be interviewing
All Things Harvard? Yeah. And we're going to start, and by the way, that night, because of all the festivities, Jukebox Heroes is coming back this weekend. It's starting tomorrow. Dana Knight has returned from England.
Oh, finally.
And her show is back. She's been away for a few weeks.
We'll get more listeners now.
And she'll be coming on at 4 o'clock. Now, this Tuesday, normally she's on at 6, but because of National Night Out, we're going to move her show to 5 o'clock.
Right.
So we'll leave the 6 o'clock hour open.
Right.
So we can do special reports.
Yep.
From there.
I'm
and we still have to talk about what we're going to do. I still don't know what the game plan is.
Always have one.
Yes, but you didn't tell me.
Right.
Unscripted.
Yeah. Okay.
When we start writing
something
scripts,
some things like that you should be script.
But you said it yesterday. We're totally opposite. You are what, a Virgo, you said?
Yeah, I'm very organized.
So what does Virgos do? I mean, I don't know.
Well, Virgos are very organized people.
Okay, now, and I'm a Cancer, so what does that mean I am?
Well,
I'm an idiot. That's what it means.
I don't know all the side, but I know
but
Virgos.
The thing is, you and I, that's one of the things.
Well, they do say opposites attract.
Yeah. They ain't too much opposite. I mean, I have no those index cards. And by the way, Henry, you need to.
Some of these are on the last leg.
The last line.
Last line.
Hey, Mayor, anything going on in the hood here that we need to talk about this morning? Anything? I mean, we don't always have to talk Mariners stuff. We can talk. What do you want to talk? Sports? What do you want to talk?
Whatever. It's your show.
Yeah, I know.
You keep telling me that too.
According to Don, we suck so bad it doesn't matter if we do anything or not.
When the mayor comes on, my weekend variety show every month, I said, "By the way, what do you want to talk about today?" He said, "Well, it's your show," and I tell him it's your town.
It's your show. So.
But see, the problem is I got no beef with you this time. Every time, usually I got something I want to, like Motorola's been rented out, so that's all old news now.
So what are they putting in there? Tell me what's going on.
Well,
you don't know.
No, I have no
Tell
clue.
us, Dave, what's going on over there?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't say anything.
If the glove fits.
And what do you mean?
I'm bound.
Why?
It's my turn, isn't it? Yeah, I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, isn't there a National Glove Company or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I was good. Sort
of. Really?
They make
so it's going to bring a lot of
gloves.
jobs to Harvard?
No, but yeah, there's going to be jobs coming. Actually, they let it out of the bag that it's U.S. Medical Glove.
U.S. Medical Glove, right?
Yep.
I read somewhere that's looking at 14.
I mean, they got a huge sign out in front now. I mean, it's not like some big secret.
It is. It's in the public domain because they have.
I mean, they had 5 cars driving down the Milk Days parade. Come on.
So
is it 1,400 jobs? Is that what
that's in the? It's in that neighborhood.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Wow.
So
Wow.
they are looking to. They are hiring. They're already hiring. Yeah. So and each time I go over there, I had a meeting with them earlier this week. Actually, the campus is looking. I mean, they've done some amazing improvements already.
Yeah.
just in the landscaping. Now, the previous owner, they barely kept it maintained, and now
You're talking about Motorola.
Well,
yes,
it's not
correct. The
anymore.
former Motorola campus.
That's right. In fact, people will still call it the Motorola
Oh yes,
building.
it'll be like the Willis Tower.
Yeah, for
right?
years and years, it's still called the Motorola.
It'll be this. They won't live that down.
But it is
anytime
good.
soon. Yes.
It is really good that during your leadership here that finally came to fruition.
If I could tell
Fruition.
you,
Yeah.
No, fruition.
Yeah, whatever.
fruition, yes,
Or
fruition, yes.
Fruition, that's the word, I think.
I will tell
I'm
you.
sorry.
I will tell you.
No,
though,
you're going to pay for that, Stevens.
Yeah. Well, is that the word of the day? Okay.
It's been very frustrating to be in a. I mean, our own community is very frustrated about that building, but the previous owner trying to first work with the man and then try to move him along, and of course our hands were pretty tied because there were higher levels of government that were involved, and so very happy that all that is past us, and we finally have a owner who has found a tenant that is taking up residency, and I will say that they're very, very close to getting their occupancy certificate. That's the thing that's really holding them up from starting any kind of production over there.
Right.
Is they have to have the occupancy certificate. So they've had contractors on site that have been bringing the building into compliance, specifically fire suppression and fire alarming systems.
Yeah, big time.
So there was
Because a lot of that stuff was in there was dated.
It was dated. Some of it needed to be replaced. The mechanicals, a lot of the air handlers. I believe there were 5 main chillers that operate the climate control system, and I think out of those 5, they've now able to got 2 up and running.
Oh wow!
So now they're you can go in the building. It's climate controlled. It used to be just
Yeah, I know.
You may know yourself being in the building.
I've been in the neighborhood.
Yes.
So can't confirm or deny that, but it is true.
But the building is starting to come back to life. We're starting to see a lot more activity. Every time I go, as I said, I go over there and meet with the leadership over there, and there's more people. There's more things and activity happening. Mm-hmm. They've brought, for this company, those that don't know, they were operating at a facility down in Montgomery, Illinois.
Right.
And they've moved all their equipment and everything up here. There's something like 600 truckloads of flatbed trucks of equipment that has come into this building.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
So
you think they're going to stick around?
What's that?
You think they're going to stick around?
I think they're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good. And we welcome them. I mean, it's good to have
with open arms.
Yeah, with that has been our white elephant for many years up there, and they're turning it around. Thank God.
So if you're looking for employment, that's certainly a place that's going to be that's available, and I would reach out to them. They've got job postings all over the place.
I might give them a call.
So they're looking for manufacturing, but they're also looking for a lot of engineering jobs. There's a lot of engineering type jobs, especially chemical engineering, that they're seeking. There are other things that they do or will be doing beyond what seems the most obvious, and there's an opportunity here for Harvard to kind of create a bit of a technology hub with with this company.
Sweet.
So one of the things that they're looking to do is try and partner with the city on a few things. And so we've been in discussions about how we might do that. And
cool.
We'll see how that progresses.
Right. Well, and again, there's progress. That's the number one thing. Say what you want about Mayor Kelly. I do. But the thing is that we're going forward. We're moving forward. Yeah. There's a forward motion in Harvard. And people always used to knock us, but not anymore. Drive down here and see. We got things being built.
So do we know of the website that people need to go to be able to look at what job opportunities they're having?
I think they have, thank you for that question. I think they have partnered with a number of the kind of major job
like Indeed
boards out there, like Indeed and things like that. So you can find, I would just search on Indeed is a great example. Mm-hmm. I think they may have.
Indeed, it is. Yes,
they may have a few other. I'm not sure if they're on Monster Jobs or I think it is Monster Jobs even still a site. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's
you don't even hear about them much anymore.
Oh, Donna,
I haven't heard of monsters anymore.
Donna, you think you're getting back into the workplace?
Oh yeah, she needs to get a job. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I tell you what, if I got a job there, they'd be very lucky.
Yes, they would.
Yeah.
Be. Yeah.
You're a dedicated employee.
I'm very good at what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she tells me.
And every hump day, you would yell and scream, hump day.
Now, let me get back to the mayor, okay? Now, so last month you lazied up. You didn't do your show. So what's coming up? So what's coming up on
Wait
Tuesday?
a minute. He had a good reason. It was July 4th.
Well, okay, whatever. So what do you got going on?
So what you're telling me is because we didn't have any engineering,
Right.
To run the show.
There you go. That's
because
it.
it was a holiday.
Yeah.
But that's my fault.
He's union.
That you could have run the show yourself.
I guess that's part of it.
That's right.
Yeah,
I can screw it up just
Phil, fill me up, a radio god.
If he's listening, he's not going to like that.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't care. All right. So anyhow, so you got any special interviews lined up yet? Are you still working on it for the?
Well, we're obviously National Night Out is about partnering the police department with the community. We're going to chat with a few of the officers there,
Cool.
as well as those that are kind of helping to make this event happen.
Yeah.
So I expect to kind of be pretty focused on our police department and their partnership with the community and trying to ensure that we've got a good relationship between our police officers and our community. And I think we do a very good job
they're cool.
within
they're
Harvard.
I'm sure the fire department's going to be there, too.
Yes, fire department should be there. I believe there will be some other agency. I think Northwest Rescue is going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
I know Mercy is going to have as a part sponsor and going to be doing some things there.
Are they doing helicopter rides or something?
I heard that the helicopter is going to stop by. I don't know if they're actually going to do any rides.
Okay.
So.
Well, I've done my rides with that.
There'll also be touch of trucks, so lots of cool trucks. For
Really,
when I was a boy, that was always a big thing.
Yeah.
Touch a truck?
Yeah, touch.
Well, you can still touch one.
Now, I heard they got rid of. They're not going to use the grill from hell. I heard they're going to do something. I mean, no, because I burn my eyebrows are just now growing back after 5 years.
What's important to me is what type of food they're going to have.
I think they're going to have dogs again.
Yeah.
Right?
I think dogs, but I think
And
they're also going to
barbecue.
some pulled pork.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that was good last year. Yeah.
So-
Ryan over at the city here.
Yeah, so Ryan Knope, who's the city's park superintendent, is
And cook.
volunteering his time and is going to be barbecuing pork roast.
You know what? When they said that, and they said Ryan, I'm like, Ryan knows how to do park stuff, but can he cook? And I'm going to tell you something, man. I nailed 2 sandwiches there, and that's after surgery.
He's been doing the cooking now for a few years, so it's been.
But you don't give him credit, though. We just say, somebody made a great sandwich. We don't realize it's the park district superintendent.
And again, you don't realize.
On his own time.
Yeah, he's been doing that. They get up really early to start cooking that really, really early.
Now, there is something that alarms me greatly, just so you know. I think I have a right to say when I'm concerned about something.
Mm-hmm. What?
Well, rumor has it, and I'm not sure, but maybe the mayor can confirm it, but do I want to bring it up? I might get a ticket.
He always wants to bring it up.
Well,
You're opening up a can of worms.
I might be. The rumor is that the cook for the hot dogs is going to be none other than our chief.
May very well be.
That's what I've heard.
I know Chief is going to be over there.
I'm going to look for his eyebrows to see if they get singed. Yeah.
I heard that Donna might be the new cook.
Cone. Cone. Let me tell you something about Officer Cone. He's a great guy.
Yeah. So you're speaking of Officer Ed Cone,
Yeah.
who is our school resource officer, and he has been the person that's been in charge of getting this all together.
Oh, yeah.
And he's done a lot of extra work behind the scenes to make it happen.
Oh.
So we're very thankful for.
No, I don't like him. No, because you know what I found out is that when he found out I was cooking, he put like 5 bags of charcoal in that grill from hell. And I'm over there trying. Remember, Henry? I was trying to cook. I had no hair.
Well, I was hoping Donna was going to come and maybe try out some of her recipes.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
You listening, Donna?
Bring some shrimp.
Yeah. Is she still there?
Yeah, she's sitting there. She's just looking at you like you're crazy. No, but anyhow, it's always a fun time over there, and
in fact, they're having this all over the country.
yeah, but I don't care about that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
no,
care
what I'm
about
just
Harvard.
saying-
Hey, listen, Henry.
Yes.
I'm from Harvard. Okay.
Well,
Harvard
we have
Police.
people in
National
Woodstock
Night
and
Out.
McHenry.
We don't care.
Listen,
We don't
catching
care.
the show, and
We
they're
don't
going
care. We're talking
to.
about.
Aren't they going to have it
No,
at those
this is
communities?
Harvard Community Radio.
I think nearly every police agency is participating in this in some form or fashion.
Yes.
So Harvard, for those that don't know, I don't think we've mentioned it. It'll be held over at the Harvard Moose Family
Well, that would be
Center.
nice to tell everybody where it is.
This Tuesday, and I believe it starts at
Now you know why he's
6
the
It
mayor.
starts at 6. That's right. I think it goes to about 8:30.
That's correct.
Well, we'll be live over there, so we'll.
Yeah, we're going to have some reports in the 6 o'clock hour.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then we're going to be on Facebook Live, hopefully. I got to
all
play.
things.
But listen, last year I bought a new toy. It's a thing that gives you better internet, so I'm going to bring that.
And actually, that's the first of 2
It's
live.
a thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's the first of 2 live remotes next week. Besides that, then the following Saturday we'll be at the McHenry County Fair. And by the fair opens on Tuesday as well. Tuesday at high noon.
You know what the thing is the fair. I don't mind going to the fair.
A lot of people from Harvard go there.
Well, thank you, Henry.
Yes, that's right.
So we're going to do the fair. But the first things first, though. Let's get past the National Night Out and the mayor, and we should have a low mosquito bite count too, just so you know.
I hope so.
It's not been. Okay,
He's all choked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm all jumped up, that's right. Also, too,
I might have swallowed one just now.
well, it is 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, and who are they listening to? Him?
Yes, okay. I'm all
Wait,
choked up.
stop,
Right.
Mikey.
You're listening to WHIWLP 101.3 FM, Harvard, Illinois, Harvard Broadcasting.
I love it. You go, boy.
The station,
It feels like the Grim Reaper's reading it. doesn't it?
the station on the where you smile right here on the dial.
Yeah,
And it's the greatest station in the nation.
that's what they tell me.
Yes. Universe.
Nah, not really. Nah. By the way, topics coming up. Like you said, you're going to be talking to the officers, probably the chief and now Ed tries to get away from me during that time, doesn't he?
Well, yes, I think Ed, who
but
like
you're the
yourself
chief-
is a former
But, yeah, you could tell
Harvard hometown hero, and
Yeah.
he does not like the spotlight.
No, he doesn't. Even then, when I'm talking to him, he's like, well, Dave, listen, I just do, what I can. So I said, hey, Ed, do like I do. Suck it up, man. Take and run with the ball, bro.
Well,
He won't do it.
He doesn't like the notoriety like
Some people, I know, yeah. You know what really got me when you did the hometown hero for me that day. I was in shock. You caught me totally off guard.
I thought it was going to be.
But not really, because the thing is that I harassed the mayor so bad. I figured that if there was one person left on earth, I might have a chance. But I appreciate you, man. That was. People were telling me thank you and everything. So
do you have repeat hometown heroes? Once you're a hometown hero, that's it.
No, you just get hit once.
Well, I think there's enough that we can keep going and recognize everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got
And there's
9,000.
only so many I can do a year, so it's
Well, like 12.
or less. Because
Thank you,
we
Mr.
always
Wizard.
shut down during the holiday period.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I know you do take some time off.
Yep. So anything else going on you want to talk about there?
Well, our wastewater treatment plant is almost done. We're
finally, right?
almost close to the finish line here. In a few more weeks, that'll be done.
Now, I noticed my toilet flushes faster.
Oh, does it?
Oh, yeah. It's like, pulled the dog down. I had to grab him by the foot.
What I can tell you is our superintendent for Public Works, that's Jim Grant over at the Utility Department. We test our discharge as required by the state, and we have to, so we do that continuously. We are seeing numbers that we've never seen before.
Wow.
I mean, which is what
That's what's
the plant is there for, is to ensure that we don't pollute into our environment.
Yeah.
So this plant, in the history that Jim has been with the city, which is more than 20 years, he has never seen the plant run so efficient. So
Wow.
It's money well spent in terms of trying to protect our environment and
our
truthfully-
tails.
Yes, our tails, because the Illinois EPA had
Yeah, how
all
many
over
radio
the city.
stations would do that? You know what I'm saying? And protect our tails. But it's the truth.
It is the truth.
We have problems.
We were polluting,
Yeah.
and so we had to do this. It was mandated by the state.
Yeah.
It was a huge cost, but
Now, this started underneath your leadership, right?
it did.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. I should say the actual project started nearly 15 years ago when they started. It was realized that we keep polluting our environment, and that the EPA is like, you need to do something here, Harvard. Something needs to happen. So
Hold on a second. Speaking of polluting the environment, Donna, you got to go?
I'm gone.
All right. All right.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
So just like that,